Hello everyone, welcome to this channel. Hope you are doing well. Before starting, let me introduce myself. I am Chandan Prasad, working as a test engineer in Eric Solution. And today I am going to show you how you can easily enable the managed identity for Azure in Grafana. Let's have a look. Now we'll see the pre-requirement for this. The pre-requirement is Grafana is deployed as an app service in Azure. If you want to know how we can easily deploy Grafana as an app service in Azure, I will make a separate video for this. For now, let's focus on our requirement. Now let's see our process. The first process is download the Grafana config file from storage account. For this, you just have to go to the portal.azure.com. Here it is, and you can see, and you just have to, as our request said, we need Grafana deployed as an app service. I already did that one, so I will show you that. As you can see, Grafana as an resource group, and in that we have app service and the storage account. Before changing anything in our config file, let's have a look in Grafana. We'll open the app service, and then you just have to click the URL. URL is still loading. Now it's got it. Now just you have to click on this, and you can see it's opened. Let's go to our data source where we have installed Azure Monitor. So the first thing you have to know that for now managed identity is only available for Azure Monitor, but not for any other Azure resources like Azure Data Explorer or Microsoft SQL Server. Hopefully Grafana or Azure will introduce this on future. Now let's add Azure Monitor data source. If you don't know, you just have to go to add data source and just have to search Azure, and you can find out this Azure Monitor. For now I already have Azure Monitor. Let's go to cancel and just click on this. For now you can see we don't have any authentication type right now. We just have only one, that is by using app registration. As you can see this, after doing changes in our configuration file, we have a look. The two authentication type will be like managed identity, and second one will be app registration. Let's have a look on this. Now again we'll go to our portal, and we'll go to storage account, and then file share, and as you can see we have a lots of files in our file share and storage account. We have to do changes in our config file. Here grafana.ini is our config file. For now let's download this one. It will ask you as it indicates as a harmful file, but you just click on keep and it will save it. Now let's see the second step of this process. The second step is enable managed identity option for Azure in our config file and save it. Let's have a look. First we'll open our grafana.config file, and you can open in any VS Code, any editor. I most preferably use VS Code, so I'm using that one. Here you just have to search managed, and you can see managed identity enabled equal to false. so defaultly it will be false and commented. So and also it will be present in Azure. So let's enable this one. First you have to comment it out and then make it true and save it. That's it. After this, now let's see the next step of this process. So the next step is upload the saved Grafana config file to storage account. So now we are going to upload our changed config file in storage account. So for this, again we'll go to our file share and just click on upload button, and before doing, just click on overwrite if files already exist. As you can see, we already have a file grafana.init, and the changes we have did, that file name also the same. So for this it will just throw the error if we don't click on this. So for now just click on that and just click on select a file, and we'll select our config file. It will be mostly present in download section. So just open it and upload it. Now once it is uploaded, we'll go to the our app service, Grafana app service, and click on that. Now let's see what's the next step for this process. So for the next step is give access to manage identity. So manage identity, defaultly it will not it won't be enabled for the app service. As you can see, when you go to identity, it is status is off. Now let's enable it. Now click on, and you have to enable system assigned, and you can do for user assigned also. So for here I'm going to make it as system assigned. So just click on save and done. So once it is done, what it will do, it will create a separate identity for this app service, and what we have to do, we have to give access to this identity in our log analytics group. As you can see, like managed identity is only available for Azure Monitor, and an Azure Monitor is for log analytics workspace, where loggings are happening and loggings are saved for our application. Now let's give access to our managed identity. So for that, just go to home and search for log analytics, and you can select which like whatever the log analytics workspace you are using. For now I am using default workspace, so just click on that and just click on access control, and you have to search Grafana blog. So when we select this one, Grafana blog, you can see we don't have any assignment rules here, and sometimes like this in starting it won't show you here. So for this, what you can do, you can directly check it out in Azure Active Directory, and from there also you can see. Okay, so for now I am going to give the role assignment for this. So add role assignment, and we have to give log analytics reader. Now click on next. Then we are using managed identity, so we will select managed identity and select members, and here we'll give app service. So you can select all system assigned managed identity also and app service also. So for now we'll select all system assigned managed identities. as we have system assigned managed identity, not the user assigned. So as you can see, this is our app service for Grafana. So let's click on that and then select it. After that, review and assign, and then you just have to review it and then click on review plus assign. So once it is done, you can see the confirmation added role assignment. So once again you can check it out. Let's have a look once again. Sorry, Grafana. And you can see we have assignment role analytics reader. Now let's have a look in Grafana how it is seen, how it is visible. So it's already is open, so we are not going to open it here. We are going to open it in incognito mode, as because sometime because of cache the changes will not reflect. So most of the time if you do any changes, just open into incognito window. But before doing this, we'll go to our app service and we have to restart our app service, as we have changed in our configuration file to reflect our changes in our in Grafana. We have to restart our app service. So just have to restart the app, and it is just restarted it. Now let's copy the URL and open into incognito window. And in incognito window it will take some time to open it, as there will be no cache. So it have to start from starting, it have to load from starting, so it will take time, so be patient. So once the Grafana is loaded, you just have to sign in with your username and password and you will navigate to the home page. Now let's have a look on our data source. We'll click on setting and data source and Azure monitor. Now you can see the authentication. We got two types: managed identity and app registration. And as we already given access to our log analytics group for app service, so it's automatically loaded our subscription. Now let's have to save and test. So and you, as you can see, it successfully queried the Azure monitor service and log analytics service, and that's it. So in we have enabled managed identity for Azure in Grafana. So as you can see, it's very easy to do it, and hope you find this video useful and informative. So if you want to know more about this, or any question about this, any doubt, you can directly reach me through my LinkedIn profile or by commenting in comment section of this video. I will mention my LinkedIn profile and Twitter profile in our description. So thank you so much for watching this video, and also you can directly mail me in my company mail ID cprasad@eric.com. So thank you so much for watching this.